Anyway, so night after night, real quick, pretty much we didn't have any ideas, and then we were kind of floating around a couple of ridiculous plots, one of which included like some absurd remake of like an 80s film that we were just making up, we were making up shit, for lack of a better term. We were just making up stuff, and then I was like, you know what, why don't we just do a documentary about Toad's Place? It's a New Haven landmark. It had been there since 1975. I mean, you're talking about like one of the crown jewels of the Connecticut music scene. Fish played there, like Blues Traveler. Bob Dylan played the longest show ever at Toad's Place. It was a 6-hour show. His longest show ever, it's written in his book. The Rolling Stones in 1989 played a surprise show at Toad's Place. Only about 100 people got into it because what happened was they were on their Steel Wheels tour, and they had been practicing at a school in Connecticut, and they wanted to do a test run at Toad's Place before they went out on their national gigs, and no one knew about it. And the gig for the night was advertised as a group called Sons of Bob. Sons of Bob was the Toads' made-up name for their performance that night. And what happened was they shut all the doors, they turned off all the telephone lines on York Street and kind of that surrounding area in New Haven, and the Rolling Stones played a 12-song set for about 150 people. So it's like a really special place that really saw a transfer from its beginning as bluegrass music and moving into kind of the blues groups. You had like Buddy Guy and Muddy Waters and like those big guys back then, and then you got moved on up in the 80s, and you had the new wave stuff, and you had the punk stuff, and you had like Talking Heads playing there, like groups like that, and you got the prog rock thing, and then even now you see Toads is like incredibly diverse, and they have like dance parties on Saturday night. Then like Friday night they have Shakedown. It's a Grateful Dead cover band. So you got the partiers Saturday, and Friday, well, you get Friday. You got the circus coming on town on Friday. But like every night it's something different. It's different music. It's jazz, it's blues, it's electronic, it's hip hop, R&B, like spoken word performances, comedy acts possibly. I mean, it's just such a variety of stuff that goes on there. It's just such a legendary place, and it just oozed sort of energy, which was great.